Holy cow. My shirt was just soaked. I don't know why. Like, it doesn't matter what the temperature is in my room. If I'm wearing... If I'm doing something, like, on stream, on camera, and in my room, and I'm wearing clothes, they always get soaked by the end of it. That wasn't even the hottest my room has gotten, and it's still absolutely soaked. Anyway, let me just finish adjusting stuff here. My room is still kind of a mess, but I've wiped away most of it. Pool toy is mostly back to normal now, or I guess normal wouldn't be deflated, but hey, it's almost deflated. I'm gonna set up 14, and we'll get started here. Also, I'm getting a ton of Twitter notices. Apparently, a commission that my friends got that I'm in was just posted from Rocco's edits, who are really good. They do very good artwork. I mean, as you could guess, it's Rocco's Modern Lifestyle. Wait, where's my desktop capture here? There we go. Really good, really amazing artwork. That was all my friend's idea. My friend Gui, or Toxiku. He's the one who made my dancing board. He's the one who made the, where is it? Oh my god. He's the one who made Gamerborb. Alright, I think we're good to start here. I'm gonna load up 14. It's good summer music. Let me be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get to this tonight because of how this went. Overlapping. Alright. We're not playing Endwalker. That's just the latest expansion that I own. We're still very, very far from that. Does anyone know what, like, the over-under is on the amount of time it takes to get through each expansion? Like, each expansion isn't as long as a Realm Reborn, right? Because, like, a Realm Reborn covers levels 1 through 50, and then all 4 of the expansion covers 51 through 90. So I imagine that, like, going through all 4 of the existing expansions takes maybe the same amount of time as it takes to get through a Realm Reborn, but I might be wrong. Unless each one is, like, just that many quests. Okay, got that. Got that. Nope, that's not good. Okay. Looking good there. Looking good here. Make sure I didn't cut the screen off at any point. I have to set very delicately. How many days do I have left on my sub right now? It doesn't actually say. Probably because I have more than 5 or whatever. Anyway, I went back to the Gold Saucer and saved there because, you know, gambling. But also because, again, if you save outside of a town, or if you quit outside of a town, you don't get the EXP bonus for then starting in the town. Okay, we're good. Final Fantasy 14. A Realm Rebeepus. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake, doing that pool toy in my room. But I knew it was going to be rough. I still went through with it. And, you know what? I had fun. I had fun despite how crowded it got. And as soon as I get it back down to a reasonable level and able to fold it back up, I'll feel nice and relaxed. Wow, this game takes forever to load in. Thought that I would be able to stop struggling to say stuff. I do wish I'd gotten some pictures, but let's be honest, there wasn't enough room to get anything decent. Alright. 1, 5, 4. Not the worst it could be. Oh! We did it! On stream, we managed to do it. Unbelievable. Oh, I know what I was going to check. I wanted to make sure my stream was streaming under the right, category. Yeah, it is. Perfect draw. That's 2. That's twice I've gotten the jackpot now. Two for 2? Nope. Didn't think I'd get that lucky. On Friday, I got a perfect as well. That's cool. So that's 10,000 MGP. Just isn't a ton, but for something that only costs 10 to enter, it's not too bad. Let's get a couple cards. See, like, you could spend 10,000 on that and just... Let's do a bronze and a gold. I don't think I have either. Nope, I have one. God damn. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, well, that was a waste. Easy come, easy go. At least I only spent 1,000 on that. Alright. Bet we gotta go back there. Thankfully, the gold saucer, in terms of distance, isn't too far from the desert. So it's usually cheap to warp out into an area around there. It's really foggy out here. Is everything sounds okay now, right? Because obviously I had to switch a lot of the vocal stuff, settings. Microphone sounds to be coming in okay. Desktop audio says it's coming in okay. Alright. Might be good. Cool. Alright. We tried this before and I failed because I let Wilfred die. It's really weird to say that name. It's Wilfred without the F. Ooh. Oh, I have to protect him specifically. Again, just have to make sure I'm targeting whoever's targeting him. can't heal him, though. Damn it. I don't understand what to do, because, like, I'm targeting the one near him. It's the worst when you fail because of no... It's like the worst when you have to fail a protect mission. Because it's just like, well, okay, whatever. Okay. We got it better this time. Now they're all oh, man. Oh, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm a little confused here, because, like, I'm clearly protecting him, but it's just not enough. Like, I don't know what strategy I'm supposed to switch up here, because I'm trying to get whoever's closest to him. So I just realized my camera's still on. I should probably... One second. Let me actually disable that so it doesn't get overheated. There we go. Where'd that thing come from? Okay, someone actually healed Warrid this time. Which is nice. Oh, he's still about to die, though. I legitimately don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, it's very confusing, because my level's synced, I can't get any better abilities here. Just do nothing like Luigi, yeah, that won't work, though. Okay, there we go. It's way better now. I just run up to the reinforcements and get him at it and, like, distract them before they all start ganging up on him. It's annoying when a bunch of people are together, because then you can't really tell who's what, who's who. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see these tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralger. He swore... Enough. We'll hear the rest of the story... I'll hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Shozai will wish to hear it as well. Alright. You get there eventually. You keep trying. No more lies, Wilbred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared. The masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralger, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Only our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Halambigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. He did what now? My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Paralyzing potion, sleeping potion. Potion? High potion, ether. We'll take the high potion. Would that we have more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Report to Minfilia. Okay, back to square one. But you know what? Since we're here, let's slay some bandits. Bandits. Where is that? It's above me. Love that noise. A little, like, helpless flapping. Yeah, this weekend was interesting, to say the least. I mean, with what Adi just did on stream, that's one nice bird. Yes, it is. He's my lovely fat chocobo. And I'm currently entered into a contest. There's a contest going on Twitter right now where you leave your account name and your home world, and then I think on like September like 12th or 15th, they're gonna pick like 14,000 people, and they're gonna give you a black chocobo mount if you win. And so it'll just be in the mailbox next month when I check it. If I win, which I probably won't, because there's probably like hundreds of thousands of people entering that. Oh, there's a lot of you. Never know, though? Yeah, I mean, I could already be a winner. Guys have done almost no damage to me. I'm slowed, too. That's a cool looking chocobo. That's probably just the basic chocobo with special armor on it, though, because you could customize the armor on this chocobo, as well as the feather color. All right, blah blah blah. Give me some stuff. Horn necklace, bracelets. These both pretty much do the same thing, except one affects mind and vitality. What do I already have equipped? What are those again? Necklace, so that's like an accessory. Vitality, determination, intelligence. Mind, vitality, intelligence, direct hit rate. Mind, intelligence, it's literally the same exact thing. The silver wristlets and the horn necklace are exactly the same. Grade 3 dark matter. Sells for 15 gil. Sells for 13 gil. We'll just take the silver piece, because silver piece gets you 500. Alright, main quest. We had our new favorite dinner tonight. Slow-cooked pork and chicken with seasoned rice with mushrooms and peppers in it. So good. And then I had vanilla ice cream for dinner dessert. I normally don't like eating plain vanilla ice cream, but I was just in the mood for it. I was like, I want some vanilla ice cream with peanut butter and chocolate on it. Look at the little Final Fantasy 1 healer, white mage. Day, Shozai, I trust your investigation is faring well. Since I died, my equipment's probably busted up a little bit here. Nope, never mind. I forgot you could do that. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Welcome back, Shozai. I'm reliably informed the Who's that standing over there? Is that Tataru? I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ossians would deploy. While many of the ills of the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? No, nothing, my lady. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Back to square. I got lentils and chestnuts. Stew consisting of Lalafell lentils and Gridanian chestnuts boiled in sour red wine. Gives me 3% EXP bonus. GP plus 6%. Perception plus 2%. What's GP? So if I switch to like a level 1 class right before I turn in these quests, I still get like the 10,000 experience towards it? Because that's enough to push like a class, like any other class I have right now, up like 4 levels. 27. The last quest of the story is 50. That doesn't mean there's only 23 more quests. There's like 4 level 27 quests and then like 4 level 28s. And there's another lead for you to pursue. While you were tending to business in Danaland, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habre's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue our investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we pick up La Habre's trail once more. Neuraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Shozai. Meanwhile, the immortal flames are just like, what the fuck are you doing? We need you here to do some work for us. It's like, yeah, I'm a part of every single army in the world. I'm actually going to be fighting against you in the next battle because the other army needed me first. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrad had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly the Sinister One. Walking One should go speak with Digging One Medrad. Digging One is to be found in Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Speak with Medrad at Falgard Float. 500 gil to float over there. New Gridania is right there, though. Let's save a couple hundred gil. Or I could return, get the airship even cheaper, and then just walk over there. Again, anything to save a couple gil. According to what Ayla told me, the most expensive warp, by the time you've done every single thing in the game, is 1,500 gil to go from like the farthest parts of the map to each other. Which at that point doesn't mean much, because at that point you have like millions of gil if you did things correctly, which I probably won't. Yeah, see? I get that whole trip for a fifth of what it costs. Got finals in one of your classes this week. It's funny because my friend just said that they're going back to college starting tomorrow. They're going for music production. They've actually done music for a video game before, which I wanted to stream at some point. Okay, I gotta go up to Old Gridania first. They did a song in that game, Dragon Drop, which I have and I want to stream at some point. If you've seen that checkerboard chase game from Kirby 64, it's a whole game based around that. Only the characters are cute little dragons. Oh, Nordstraat is in that direction. Okay. Tomorrow. So, like I said, you know, I'm going to Philadelphia this weekend, assuming that everyone's well and good and no one gets sick, which might still be up in the air. You know, we don't know until Thursday, but if everything goes as planned, I will not be here Thursday through Sunday, and what I might be doing is I might be spreading out the uploads to just kind of fill in time a bit on YouTube. But beyond that, I'm hopefully going to be here streaming every day this week up till then. In particular, we're going to be doing Star Force 2 tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll see where we are after that, because the thing is, we're going to need to finish that game completely, we're going to need a grind. And I have to see how much grinding I'm going to need to do before the end of Tuesday. And if it's a lot, I might put it away, do some grinding off stream, and then come back to it. I wouldn't bother going for everything if there wasn't for the fact that there's a secret ending by doing every single thing in the game. I don't know if Star Force 3 has that, but I know Star Force 2 definitely has it. It has an extra fight if you literally get everything in the game. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Medrad is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if we were to soothe him, he might remain calm long enough to hold the conversation. Yeah, sure, why not? There, there. There, there, little buddy. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I could think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was an all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. Ugh. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. BRB Spider? I thought you didn't hate spiders. I thought you hated rats. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Dahl, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, then I'll help you in any way I can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrad's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I went at it. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I could do to repay him for comforting me. Confronting me, excuse me. His eyes are like right in the middle of the C and the O. I don't like spiders, but you know, still a spider, yeah. Oh no, it was comforting. I just realized this December will be the first time in 2 years where I don't have something that holds me up from streaming for a week. Because in 2021, I got sick after I got back home from vacation. And I didn't stream for like a week and a half. And then last year, I got my teeth pulled. And I didn't stream for like almost 2 or 3 weeks. Without like taking long breaks. So, this will probably be the first year I'm actually home. I'll be home in December and be able to stream normally. Ideen is a proposal to make concerning your investigation. Ziz is so ridiculous. I'm assuming I gotta kill some Zizzes. That's an enemy. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to their deaths. I saw a side quest over here. Oh, that's all the way at the edge of the map. Well, I gotta go in that direction anyway, so... This area is a really weird, like... Not weird, but really confusing way to get down there. Interested in searching for an adventure to undertake a distasteful task. Freeze, calamity, arrive on the doorstep, beast or jackals, fetid dodo meat. Serve Admiral as bait. Use dodo meat as bait and slay the jackals. Okay, so let's put an item down somewhere and... And wait for an enemy to show up. Oh! Should have paid more attention to that. Wow, that's stock dinosaur sound. So you could just kind of mash one over and over when you have the ice crystals up. Really doesn't... If you don't need to do anything. Fetid dodo flesh. With a decent wind, the stench of rotting dodo meat can carry for mobs, attracting all manner of creatures. Fetid. Foul. Gross. Vile. Just heal. These enemies are actually kind of hurting me. That's not the healing ability. Whew! That was very close. Don't I have an ability that... Hold up. Don't I have a healing roll ability, or no? I thought I got one. Actions, fire, fire scathe, fire blizzard. I get freeze in another level and a half. Deals ice damage of potency 120 and all enemies near it. Only executed while in the effect of umbral ice. $180. And fire 3 is $260. This does 220, and it's a... Oh, that costs all your MP. Okay. That's a level 50 move. Level 40 plus 1,000, which is quite pricey. Xenoglossy. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 880. Polyglot cost. What? Abilities. Transpose, Mana Ward. Barrier of HP. MP. Oh, okay. I must have been reading the wrong, thing. Ley lines. That's very important when you get to higher levels. That allows you to, cast quicker. Move instantly, ley lines drop on you. Cannot be executed while bound. That's cool. Triple cast. Next 3 spells will incur no cast time. Grants Polyglot. Can only be executed under the effect of Astral Fire, Umbral Ice. So why do I get Amplifier after Xenoglossy then? Actions unassignable. This action cannot be assigned to a hotbar. Can only be executed while under the effects of Paradox. How the hell does that happen? Class job. Restore target party member's side. Unable to cast if bound. While maintaining stacks of Astral Fire Number Ice, a spell of the opposite element can be cast at no cost. Okay. It's actually a very simple system, all things considered. Spells can be cast without interruption at level 44. Gradually restores own MP. Okay, no, I guess I don't have a healing move. I thought this was HP. No, it's not. It's MP. Okay. Oh, gave up. You're back? Welcome back. You missed me looking at my abilities for 5 minutes because I don't know how to play this game. We are most grateful. This kind of situation would not have arisen ere the calamity came and made the court this nigh high inhabitable to its local fauna. With our water hoarded in vaults. I don't care. This is all fluff. Better pants. We're finally moving up. Oh, the spider. Speaking of the delivery Moogle, let me, see if there's anything here. No new letters for me today. No. Letters from GMs. Guildmasters? Yeah, purchase and rewards. So if I win that contest, all I'm good. They're not going to announce the winners. What you do is when the prizes get distributed, you log in and just check to see if you have the item there. And if it's there, then I could summon the black fat chocobo. Should be kind of neat. It'd be kind of a nice contrast to the regular gold chocobo. At the same time, though, let's be honest, the fat chocobo, it should be yellow. For me specifically, yes, it should be yellow. Prizes instead free Taco Bell for a year. Man, everything in the stream, it always comes back to Taco Bell in the end. I had Taco Bell twice last weekend, and it was alright. Our local Taco Bell is all gentrified and not good anymore. They got rid of the rad 90s aesthetic, and it's that boring, like, square, modern industrial look. And the food's not as good. Every time I go there, they screw something up now. Like the Wendy's that I used to go to. You've already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest the creatures are our culprits? No, what am I supposed to find? What'd you ask me to look for? Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believed we could safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Are there 2 story quests here? Yeah, there are. Seeing Eye to Winged Eye. Everald has information to share regarding your investigation. There's something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen this winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened by the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens, excuse me. I better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor going around. There's some is whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. This stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. They didn't get rid of yours until like 2 years or so ago, and the Taco Bell had been there previously since before you, probably before you were born. Wow. I mean, my local Taco Bell's been there since before I was born. And it only got changed about a year ago. Alright, we're going back there. So I don't have it yet, but you'll eventually get the ability to just straight up fly with this, mount. Or with any mount that floats. Oh god, these are both in fates that I don't want to go into. Ow. I don't like the noises this thing makes. Yeah, it's nice that they have that order stuff yourself option to place for people like you. Yeah. Oh no, I love that. I love that. Every store has that now. Every fast food place has that now. McDonald's, Wendy's. Kind of don't like that mount. I wish I didn't spend the achievement points on it. Alright, just gotta deal with a couple seconds of poison damage, and we're good. See, this is why I don't like this area. Navigating is a little confusing. I haven't gone to the Wendy's near me because they kept screwing up my orders every time I went there, but the last time I went there it was alright. Oh, I actually have to get off the mount to do this. I thought you could just cast and get off. Also gotta remember that I could summon my Chocobo as a partner. Had some frozen Costco pizza on yesterday, and while it was obviously not the same as a fresh, it's still really good. Definitely up there in frozen pizza rank. I've never... When me and my brother were young, we used to both eat Celeste frozen pizzas a lot. I have not had one in forever. I remember, like, getting really sick of them, and I just couldn't eat them after a while. Oh, I'm far too above the recommended level for this fate. Damn it, it's back down there. Ground tart... What? What the fuck? What rock, exactly? It was the thin crust. Nice. I mean, I haven't had Costco frozen pizza. Costco's food is great. Have you ever had a sheet cake from Costco? Vanilla sheet cakes from Costco are amazing. Though you could just get it non-sheet version, but... Also, I did not realize Costco was a worldwide chain. I thought that was like an America-only thing. But I actually saw someone, it's one of my mutuals that lives in Japan on Twitter, bought like a Costco like meal the other day, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was Costco's over there. And apparently your membership cards for Costco work worldwide. So if you go to like a French or a Japanese Costco, you can use the same card there that you use in America, which is really cool, I guess. I mean, if you ever need to do that, that seems like a very niche thing, to like a niche case, but Ideen, okay, we gotta do both. We gotta go back for both of these. I'm just gonna warp back, it's quicker. Spend the 100 gil. Did they change your local Wendy's? It has a little seating spot with a fireplace on the wall and TV. Yep, mine has that too. It has the fake fireplace. I have no idea why Wendy's, of all fast food places, wants to put a fireplace in their building. But you know what? Whatever. It looks nice. A monstrous Banamite appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fallgourd. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. Local library is one too. Yeah, but that makes more sense, because books. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name, but what few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Bigger than a shard, but not quite large enough to be a cluster. The energies emitted by this crystal lightly tingle in the hands of any who touch it. Why is this menu, like, not lined up the way it was before? Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say this, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've wasted your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Oh, 39. My jaw is troubled by the dearth of new developments in this murder investigation. A fireplace. They need one of those. I'm pretty sure the one in the Wendy's where I go to is never lit. It's like, it's fake. It's like a fake fireplace. Like one of those like fake light up ones. I don't think it's an actual fireplace. Especially since there's no chimney stack on the Wendy's. They couldn't actually light it. They've been promising leads in the murders. I could scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but... Oh, I'm sorry, I missed with the microphone knob here. I was uncertain for a time, but there could be no doubt. It has a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have been mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banamite. Or a Banemite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. I probably have one of those in my inventory. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhaps it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course, there must be more than one of those buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious, but then that means, since there have been more repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims yet undiscovered. Gulp. That's a good sound to put in the stream deck at some point. But since I don't have a gulp, I'll just do a, I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians, after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was a rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will be want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Yeah, thanks. You guys weren't really contributing a whole lot to the party to begin with, so... I love how these doors all open inwards, and because of that, you just get hit in the face by them a bunch. I wonder how Spicy Squirter is doing. I put him in the thumbnail of last night's part for on the YouTube upload. Because we were, like, synced up the entire time I was playing. I wish I had got... You know what? I'm, like, very curious... None of them are online. I see something. Oh, you can only search one name at a time. Alright, well... No search results. He's not here. So near the place where I'm staying in Seattle is a place called Dick's, and I'm tempted to buy a burger, so I bought it back at Dick's. There's Dick's Sporting Goods where I live. And then there used to be a Pearl Art Supply next to it. So my friend would always, whenever I when I needed to go there for my color theory class back in college, my friend was like, "Oh, you're going to Dick's to pick up some art supplies?" I'm like, "No, it's Pearl. Dick's is literally right next to it." And there was a Ruby Tuesdays there too, which was alright. Oh, what? I wasn't out of the thing. God, paralysis lasts a while. Oh, you can help other people. that's cool. I thought that for story encounters like that, you couldn't attack the enemy they were fighting. Of course I have to go all the way around. Ethelmeyer. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Ravaged corpse. This body of this poor soul's been defiled in more ways than one. What am I looking at the menu? And, they seem to be rather cheap to me, but this is before tax. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Did I bring the corpse? Did I bring the physical corpse back? Also, is she wearing a mask? Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeballs are more common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. Victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. That's why I guess they have the mask on. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with the lily motif. Very same object that was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare hope to find this will prove pivotal in solving the murders. That might be the thumbnail right now, just because it's so morbid. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it hasn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I may get a suggestion, you may wish to take on the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mioin. Perhaps someone in her vast network of contacts could shed light upon its sigil. Alright, and we out. There's a live cam? What, of Dick's? The burger place? Why? That sounds like a way to just spy on the employees to make sure they're not goofing off. Yeah. It's outside. There's a big-ass line and it's outside. I mean, I guess it is prime, nighttime. Work wonders in brightening up your home. Crack a root. It's like Kakarot. Suitable for garden cultivation. Guessing this is all for home ownership. Where is the nearest, Porter? Wasn't there a shopping center in Gridania? Yeah, here it is. What was the, There we go. As someone's not from the city, this is really interesting to see. I mean, New York City has people lining up for stuff all night, but that is interesting. So it's like, man, that would be a long-ass line for 1 in the morning, and then I realize it's 3 hours earlier over there. Well, everyone is home at this time on your end, yeah. There's a summoning bell. Mochi Mochi, I need you to take this, this, and this. Hold on to all my shit, please. Thank you. Company chest. Oh, maybe that's for free companies. I'm not part of one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about free company, because that's a very social thing, and so far I've been very antisocial in this game. Live feed Lake City. Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm very curious about this. Live feed Lake City Dicks. Oh, it's like a pull-up. It's like my my local It's like my local what is it? My local. Wow, I'm blanking on the name of the place that I go to all the time. My local Dairy Queen. There we go. Like, why do they have this? Taste has been the difference since 1954. That was the year my dad was born. Smile, guys, you're on stream. Oh, I forgot I popped out the chat, damn it. Such a weird thing to do. I imagine no one commits crimes in front of that store because of that. Good morrow to you, Shozai. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Lily button. Wasn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize this Lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than the beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetherite Plaza. She's a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Here we go. Wild Goose Chase. Need help tracking down the owner of a button. That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you got. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Seingild over by the Seingild? Over by the Lancers Guild. That woman makes a point of knowing all citizens on a four-name basis. Alright, Lancers Guild. Oh, perfect. There's a war point right to that area. You like root beer floats? Hell yeah, I do. That's pretty much... Root beer, birch beer, and cream soda are pretty much the only 3 sodas we've had in our house for the last year. And I will often make floats with them. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that's a rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist, never you fear. Whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northeast of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's been a man who's perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendale, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he could tell you a thing or two about it. Where the hell is that? Oh, just up there. Drank some root beer and ew. No, no, ew. Wow, so many people I know hate root beer. I think it's fine personally. I've had a lot of people say, I've had a lot of people tell me it tastes like toothpaste. I think it's just taste buds changing. Why do I have flag typed in here? As long as the brand is right. Yes, I do not... A lot of people love this. I don't like mug root beer. Mug root beer to me tastes like just... It doesn't have a good taste. It has no taste to it. To me, the best... A&W is okay. A&W is the one I have in my house, and it's good. The best brand of root beer, in my opinion, is Barks. B-A-R-Q. B-A-R-Q apostrophe S. Barks. That is the best root beer, in my opinion. It tastes so good. And a lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people say it's not good. It's a matter of taste. Generally, if it has the word diet in it, run. Yeah, no. Diet soda's disgusting. The other week when I went to Taco Bell, I went to get my Baja Blast, and it was very clearly Diet Baja Blast. I could taste the artificial sweetener in it. I was so pissed. I was like, oh, come on. Seriously? You didn't screw up my food, but then you put the wrong soda in the machine? Come on. Thought it all tastes the same, to be honest. I mean, it depends. If your taste buds are not in tune with root beer taste, then maybe. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Dartoncourt family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of these deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. And A&W is good root beer, then? I like A&W. There's also Stewart's, Mug, Barks, and those are the big brands. There's also a ton of other, like, you know, off-brand root beers. But I will say it is true. It does have kind of a toothpastey taste to it. But, I mean, people say the same shit about mint chip ice cream. So, you know, and we both defend that because we love mint chip. So, I think it's a matter of personal taste. It's like people who can't eat cilantro because it apparently tastes like soap to them, which I've never tried. I don't think I have that, but I don't know. That's a mystery for another day. It's not soap. Yeah, apparently some people have a very specific gene that makes cilantro taste like soap to them. Like it's an actual recorded, documented medical thing. I don't know how that works, and I don't know if I have it. It seems like it's a very minor amount of people. You need that for tacos, yeah. Well, I mean, when you eat Taco Bell all the time, you're kind of not getting the authentic, good taco experience. You're kind of just getting fast food tacos. Does Taco Bell offer cilantro? I don't think they do. I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the debts, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartoncourt. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair summer she was possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among her knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady was bound by one of her handmaidens to her bed, and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task it bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had become. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, and do what must be done. Kill her, got it. It looks similar to parsley, though, so keep in mind, cilantro is much smaller and more leaf bunches. A new triple triad match has appeared. Sorry, buddy, but your tormented master and dead girl will have to wait. I gotta get my cards on here. Triple triad. Perhaps it'll help me forget. Rules and player chosen at random. Ranks cards decrease. When cards play 2 more cards touching the identical sides. Okay. Chaos. Descending. But I can't play that. Now, it won't flip. Nah, whatever. That was very heavily in my favor. Gillicat card. My thanks for the game. Brief though it was, I could forget all that I've lost. Hell yeah, new card. Get rewarded for the minigame? Yep, you get some... You have to wager some MGP, which is the gold saucer money. I have like 58,000 of. And you get some back, plus there's a chance you'll get a new card. If the card's not already in your list, you'll get it. Possibly. So where do I have to go now? Hawk Manor. It's actually not too far from where I am. I mean, the MGP is so minor, it's not worth it. Like, 20-something... It literally costs... Playing that mini Cactpot scratch-off costs 10. And you're guaranteed to win at least, like, 20-something from it. If not thousands or hundreds. So MGP is a very weird resource. If you want anything decent, you need, like, millions of it. And you won't get that through Triple Triad unless you enter, like, actual tournaments with other players. Or win the big Cactpot drawing every Saturday. Like, I actually have no idea, like, the best way to earn MGP. Because some of the rarest stuff is from there. You could be playing it for a month. I believe that's what my brother did, too. My brother had an entire month between updates where he was just in the Gold Saucer grinding MGP to get a mount that he really wanted. Last time Triple Triad was rewarding, it was quite chaotic. See, I've never played FF8. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going completely the wrong way here. No way to climb up these things either. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that? The background glitched. Speaking of Final Fantasy, and again, I don't want to overload myself on games I want to start because I'm going to run out of time once October hits, and all those games start coming out. But, Final Fantasy 1 is apparently very short. I started streaming it way back before I started streaming regularly, but I would restart it just to play the Pixel Remaster. So I want to do that, and I want to do Ace Attorney 1 at some point in the near future. FF8 is broken in several ways. I almost want to do a video about it. Well, it's broken because you could... It's broken because the game scales with your level. So you can keep things easy if you actually don't level up too much. Halido Stroper. Get it? Because it has awful breath. So Final Fantasy 1, Ace Attorney 1. I think those might be both happening in the near future. Ace Attorney 1, probably first. Oh yeah, I've been here. Oh, this is going to be a dungeon, isn't it? Look, there's even floating eyes here. No greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest challenges. May the wisdom you gain in the Hall of Novice serve you well in adventures. Why? Training battery course, already did that. Roll DPS. I guess you have to change classes to do more of those. Yep, it's a dungeon. Loot rule normal. There's not really a loot rule when I'm the only character that's actually getting loot. At some point, I want to eventually stream all of the Pixel remasters, so I'll stream Final Fantasies 1 through 6, which is good, because I've never played 1 through 5, I've only played 6. And then replaying 6 as the end of that would be such a great cap-off to the series. 7 I'm not going to stream because I'm already streaming 7 Remake. I already streamed I haven't streamed Intergrade yet, but I will be streaming Intergrade and Rebirth in the future. And then 8 and on, we'll see what happens. 9 is probably going to get a remake, so if I play 9, it'll probably be the remake. Oh, do we actually have, like, a maze? Like, set up here? Blah, blah, blah. My level didn't sync to this. So I have a couple options when I refill all my MP. I could either cast fire for no cost, but not have the bonus, or I could transpose, cost to cast it, and get the bonus from having a fire mote, a fire, astral fire, which I don't know what outlevels which there. I interrupted. It doesn't take a lot of damage from fire. Or just has a lot of health, rather. Oh no, I did get level sync. Never mind. I'm level 38, not level 31. Oh, that was really stupid of me. Alright, I have to find the green key. Kind of think of it, not doing transpose might be a better option because getting the free cast of fire at normal strength will then still make an umbral fire appear. I believe it's just weaker. No, it doesn't. Never mind. So it means I get an extra cast of fire, but they're both reduced in power. Okay. Used a tiny key to get a tiny key. Cool. Ah, but there's yet another locked door over here. What's happening? Why isn't... But I had full auto target on. Fine wax. There's some nice instruments over here. Did we go in here yet? Yes, we did. Oops. Where's Spicy? Oh, Spicy Squirter? Nah, they're probably way ahead of me now. Whoa. Tiny key. This makes me think of Mashet Manor from Crystal Chronicles. It's weird. Wow, it has been not exactly. Actually, I don't know when it was, but it's been 2020. August of 2020 was when I streamed that. Was when it came out. I remember people were so pissy at it because it wasn't that great. It was really the same as the original. And that was kind of what annoyed people. It was like, oh, well, you can't make story progress in multiplayer unless you're the head guy. And it's like, yeah, because that's how the game is supposed to be played. You're supposed to redo dungeons over and over again. That's kind of the point of it. Now why? I have full auto target on. Just pick a target that's valid. Again, I want to put the fears to rest. I'm not playing the entirety of 14 just yet. I'm gonna get to the end of A Realm Reborn and then see where we are at that, and then maybe do Heaven's Ward, like later this year if I'm in the mood, or early next year. We'll see. Again, if we get to December and I have free time after I get back from, because I'm going to Chicago again. After I get back from there, I might want to do Danganronpa V3 finally, and then do Rain Code after that, because I've heard good things about Rain Code. Especially if you've apparently played all the Danganronpa games, it's even better. And V3 is like literally the only piece of the series I haven't experienced yet. Ivy door. Perhaps there's a key which could open it. Manor Scale Greaves. Alright, well, we've explored all of the first floor now, except for this room. Red Hall. Okay, so the point I can move is actually pretty... I think it's like half a second. Yeah. Yeah, half a second seems to be the limit on when you can get out of the way or start moving in the middle of a cast. Green key. Nice. Find the yellow key. Manor Elmo. Elmo? Oh, am I back at the entrance? Yes, I am. We unlocked the circle. Alright. Gotta go back to floor 2, and then we gotta come down with the ivory key when we're done, I bet. Impenetrable barrier prevents further progress. Well, never mind. Huh. Huh. Question that I don't really want to find out the answer to. What happens if your internet gets disconnected in the middle of this? Like, even if you're doing stuff with NPCs, does the game just fuck you out, like, immediately? Because that will happen at some point. You know it will. Ivy door. Oh. The green key unlocks the ivy door, apparently. Ow. Nice. Good job, guys. That fuck is Drossia here. Yeah, it does sound like her. Carnation door. I probably don't have what I need to open that. It's kind of just bum rushed into that battle without me. Sorry, just a second. Like, literally looking at stuff while I'm doing that. Getting, like, notifications and stuff. Okay, we're good. Got that key. Manor scale fingers. Two keys. Cool. You know, I just noticed my pop-out chat is in dark mode now, just like the rest of my Twitch, chat, like, dashboard. It used to be just light mode, even though the Twitch dashboard was in dark mode. Anything to pick up here? Nope, just enemies. Okay, just walk on top of that. Manor half-robe. Light modi, yeah. Well, I mean, it was white. It was like the screen was white before for the pop-out chat. Even though my dashboard's in dark mode, now the pop-out chat's in dark mode as well. Oh, look, and this just happens to have a ramp ups to get back to the beginning. Ramp ups to get back to the beginnings easier. This phone hurts my face. I hate it. Manor Steward and Manor Jester. Cool. Kill Jester, yep. I'm Falconhoof. I'll be your guide. God, that name. I can't remember what the Jester's name was. Was it Jingles? Like Jingle the Jester? Wow, they're just ignoring me completely. Find the bloody parchment. That fake string lead. Jingle is dead. Your adventure can't continue. Game over. So I could just lower the monitor on my end instead of reduce the volume. That doesn't help me now. Sorry. Ethereal Flow, what? Ethereal Malachite Ring, Bloody Parchment. Defeat Lady Amandine, cool. Enter the Ethereal Flow, what does this do? Alright, just a warp. Cool. Taking us exactly where we need to go. And now, of course, there's enemies up there. thing's not taking a lot of damage. She's gotten very off the deep end here. I'm gonna go this way first. Unless she comes out of the room and attacks us directly. You walk off the edge of that? I don't want to try because there's no point. It's cool though, you get to hear the boss theme for the whole rest of the dungeon, which is neat. Gladiator's Inquisitor's Arms. Oh, there's another enemy here. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else over there. That sounded like that stock scream, but I couldn't tell if it was or not. Oh. Ow. It was? Yeah, it is. It's just a really high quality sound version of it. Ah! Oh no, I'm charmed. Yeah. Controlled by an irresistible force. Okay. Oh, okay, the sentries disappear, I think. No need to fight the ads. Unless it's the woman. Void Call. Yeah, it's probably a summon. Got your dead 4. Level up. Nice. Sometimes you forget my dude's just a silly little guy until he does that. Trait acquired. Maim and Men 2. What did it say underneath it? I didn't get to read that. Bonus of 4,300 experience points and 3,800 gil has been awarded for swift first-time completion of duty objectives. That was not swift. We took like half the time we needed here. 10-finger tall staff. Also, I think I'm level 40 now. Darkness has taken root within these holes, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Is it him? It's our man? It's our man. No, it's more than one. It's men. We're Kingdom Hearts now. Ossian of the 12 Staff, it is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. Crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable on your own, with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength from Esther of La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Wow, they really are Organization 13. Cloaks. Warping. Fare you well, bringer of light. It was the other one. It was the sword guy. It was sword and staff. Report to Ursendel. Well, that's just lovely. Recommended gear. Ooh, wow. My cloak, my shoes, and my staff are going to get upgraded here, but I will lose... It's a two-handed staff, so I'm not going to have my shield anymore. Wow, that's the first time I've seen light clothes on my character this entire game. Yeah, I can't shield with that, unfortunately. Block strength 32. Plus 32. So I have no block strength right now at all. I don't know. Oh, I could hide the headgear. Kind of want to. I don't really like how that circlet looks on my head. Again, I can't wait for next summer's expansion, because it's going to add in cosmetic glasses, so I can wear glasses without having to having it actually be a thing. Oh wait, I've got international relations. Oh, the next Black Mage quest is opened as well. What was the thing I got? Maim and Mend? Maim and Mend 2. Increase base action damage and HP restoration by 30%. That's just a trait. So as long as I have this equipped, it's just there. I think. Right? Yeah. Cool. I mean, I'm guessing... Actually, no, I don't know. Because the thing is, they do expand the existing jobs whenever a new expansion comes out. But if I had to guess, the Black Mage storyline probably ends at level 50, like most of the classes. But fuck if I know. I'll have to look all this up at some point. This is not like level 999. Yeah, no. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people were like kind of worried with this new expansion because the current level cap is 90. So people thought that they were gonna people were like, if they cap it at 99, this upcoming expansion, does that mean that there's no more there's no more expansions coming out? But they're not. It's level 100 for the new expansion. I want to see something here. No, not achievements. Right here. Still only got the 3 titles. Okay. The problem is the Chocobo-related titles require a lot of Chocobo racing to get. And I just don't have the time for it. You have returned. What sights await you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Yeah, I took her clothes, as you could see. For some reason, they were very small. So she went as far as to consort with the devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the master men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, or just plain they are the same vile blood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you'll visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am in a better to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Report back to Minfilia. Really? Alright, well, we're going back there anyway, so... Gladiator Inquisitor's Arms. Manifest available. Required what? What do I do with this? The Inquisitor's Tuck is placed in your armory chest. Waning Sun Pelt is placed in your armory chest. Fine wax. Nothing. Must be equipment for another class, I guess. Probably making a hard stop at 3:30 because that's exactly 3 hours of stream time for this segment. And I really want to stop early because I still have kind of a mess here to fix. Oh, hey, there's the other deflation valve that I lost. It's on the ground. Nice. Welcome back, Shozai. Full glad I am to see you return safely. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the 12's world? In the 12's... Blah, 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 blah. Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ossians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There's no shortage of misery in the world that the Ossians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I'll summon the others. Weapon coffer. Quaffer. Skeletons. Wait, I just got a new weapon. What am I doing? That was dumb of me. It doesn't matter, it's not even as good.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Cool.
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
They go yip 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 and eat your gold.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
You don't seem too fond of them.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched.
I mean, I was able to take down Ifrit with 3 other people.
A
It's
pity
fine.
the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Look, if I did, there'd be no game, so we gotta do
So
it.
you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable.
I mean,
Very
I've
well.
been there many, many times. I don't need a
We will
babysitter.
spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I have no words. It is what it is. It's kind of a by the numbers thing so far. Get crystal, do quests. Get crystal, do quests. Fight thing. Get crystal, do quests. Wait, no. Shit. Cancel. I was pressing the wrong buttons to interrupt it. Oh, I was moving the camera, not my body. Whatever. I could warp back home for free. It's no big deal. I wanted to do the next Black Mage quest. Yeah, it doesn't help me very much. Ugh. I say, was that someone playing music, or is that the music in the area? Alright. Now we have a quest line on the coastline. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect? Aha, ahem. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments, Shozai. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Shozai personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls, but with the strength to face this foe. So it is that how we turned out to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, as yet the situation is far from simple. Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. Wow! I would advise you to choose your word. The Crusty. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. Guessing this is a sore spot for the Mikote. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we've observed disruptions in the flow of the ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Shozai? I don't really got much of a choice. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the Kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being said, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower La Noscea. Excuse me. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, there's like actually no way for me to get any closer. Okay, we have to go here. Alright, let's go right from where we warp in. It's funny because in Theater Rhythm, this song is the first FF14 song. And then the Danaland theme is the second one. But then they use La Noscea's battle theme as the intro battle theme music. So they revealed what one of the two question mark packs is going to be in Theater Rhythm. Right after my last stream, in fact, they announced it. And one of them, the first one's going to be Bravely Default, which, no big surprise, because Bravely music is in both two of the other, well, not both, not all, yeah, it's in two of the other Theater Rhythm games, so not too surprising. But we still don't know what the very last pack is going to be. Lay down your burden, son, come drain a pint with me, we'll have a grand old time, find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, adventurer, or just keep staring? Hey, you wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame, can a miller mill in peace no more? Sorry, I'm looking at Y'shtola's kitty tail. Still seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Trektum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? So you want to hear the tale about the company of heroes best in the primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, eh? Ah, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. Like the ground trembled at every step Titus took. And when he hit ye boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh! Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a god's damned hero, I'll have you know. People around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you're the only caring to learn about the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the wheel just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Okay. Back to stomping rats. So yeah, the only pack we don't know of for Theater Rhythm at this point is the last one, which could be anything, honestly. It's just weird that they saved the announcement of the Bravely pack till now, when it's music that's been in the series before. So that'll be... So next stream will be Mana Pack 3, and then Xenogears pack. And the stream after that will be Bravely Default and whatever the last pack is. And that'll be it. Theater Rhythm will be done. Hey, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saved me the hassle of... Ah, never mind. That's a blue die. What, you still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It's a pretty risky strategy. Kind of only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely on. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobway. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flower milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. What? No, I didn't join a fate! Flower, won't anyone think of the flower? That's funny, because it's literally just what she was talking about, the flower. Of course, I didn't ask you to cut one down as quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, why don't you try heading west and stand in lookout, in case a Goobway comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. He's a level 6. Really expect me to join that? I have fought one. Imakuni's being interviewed right now by who? I've been slowed. Doesn't matter, I took out the Goobway. Is it counting me? Like, I didn't join that fate. Why is it like doing the music? Eh, you again. And that Goobway that was hassling the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, it took forever and a day to get the job done. I was not sure if I should tell you our secrets. I got it done in 2 seconds. I know these are good. She's on a channel called VTuber Talk. She's talking about change to Twitch and stuff. Like, what change to Twitch? Anything I don't know about? So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if he slew a... Got a baby chocobo tattooed in his face. Tom, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobway better have been dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me it true. Was Trektum the one who slew that Goobway? Or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trektum. Finest axeman to ever serve in the company of heroes. Legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the hell, seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in some drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Alright, well, you see, Titus is what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of soggin' shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominson way. I went from live to stream to Twitch, and LOG even Twitch bungled it back then. Ah, right. Trektum, if you don't slay that Goobway, you may consider your contact revoked. Looks like he's wearing a diaper. Uh-oh. It's gonna be synced down 6 levels. Please tell me this is the last time I get synced below level 35, because then I could start using Black Mage stuff. Defeat the large boulder. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Goobway Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Great, this is like car punching. Yeah, it's the FF2 battle team. This gets used in the Hollow Novice missions, but it also gets used in some story missions. Bugger. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Buddy. He's trying to hurt me. How you doing, matey? Feeling a bit stiff by chance? Only killing's against the rules. You little prick. Or you big prick. Whatever. Look how slowly he's busting down his boulder. Just lucky I've got one of these. Seconds to self-destruct. Oh, he's planted a bomb on his. Whatever, I won. That was a very silly... Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest, I have. Save your blubber and tracked home. Ugh. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive ye, I swear. Just I kept getting turned away about all the folk that asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everywhere and there was a grizzled marauder there everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I Look, his name was Weisskate, okay? Weisskate. Kate? I don't know. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's the thing's name is. What's that you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. He shrugs. Oh, look, the Goobway's back now. Or someone else fighting it, that's why. Yeah. Where's Costa del Sol from here? It's upwards. It's actually pretty close. Could warp there, but I'll save the gill. Stop pretty soon. Actual comment into chat. Vince is only Vinny and everyone else is gone. I'm sad. I mean, the thing is, people kind of don't realize, like, most of the people from Vinesauce still stream. They just don't stream as part of under the channel name. Like, Vinny's gone over this so many times. It's so weird that, like, people still get upset over it. Like, yeah, there's nostalgia for when they all used to stream on the same channel and when things were different back in the mid-2010s. It has been over 10 years since I started watching Vinesauce, and I didn't even watch in year one. I watched after you told me about them. Rev, Imakune, Limes, they all still stream. I mean, some of them, yes, some of them have gone. Some of them aren't around anymore, and God knows if they're okay or not. I hope they all are. But... they're all still there. I mean, hell, like, there's even new people involved with the group. Mike was never part of Vinesauce, but let's be honest. Most people are gonna, like, group him in with all those people because he's friends with all of them. It just seems weird that people are so hung up on that. And the thing is, now, there are Twitch teams anyway. If they really wanted to still be a team while not streaming on the same channel, they could do that. And I'm sure there's a Twitch Vinesauce team that they're all part of. They just don't advertise it because Twitch teams don't do a whole lot. I was in a Twitch team for 3 years. And let's say there's been no difference since when that team disbanded 2 weeks ago and now. Was it 2 or 3 weeks? I can't even remember. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did good with that team. The charity stuff I enjoy doing with the team, even if I didn't raise a ton of money. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's why I'm trying to do new stuff with the team. That's why I'm trying to do new stuff on streams now. Like, lean full tilt into the weird stuff that I like. Because, why not? If I'm not on a team and I'm not streaming for anyone specific, why not just go weird with it and have people like that stuff show up if they're interested? I mean, God knows it probably won't actually bring anyone new to the channel. But anyway, I'm getting ahead. I'm going off on a tangent here. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending on us. You fancy yourselves hero, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus he was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom. We shall be on our way. I mean, look, everyone's entitled to their own opinions regarding it, but I think that if they're saying, like, oh, well, Vinesauce is gone now because it's just Vinny, that's, like, a really shallow-minded thing to say. No one that's... 75 to 80% of that team is still together with people that weren't even on the team originally. So, you know, it evens out. And I mean, also, like, I don't know. If people decide to stop streaming... I saw someone today that decided they were done streaming after 3 years, but they were also someone who made, like, a name for themselves. So, like, I don't know. Like, some people just, like, they'll just want to quit streaming after a while. I'm personally me, if I was able to make a living off of streaming, I would never stop. I would much rather be an entertainer than whatever the hell I'm doing at my day job, which I don't want to think about, because I have to go back to it in 8 hours from now, and I know it's going to be a pain in the ass this week, even if I have Friday off. We know full well the risk of taking every possible... Okay. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it won't be enough. It's true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him, in the end, but he took some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomora on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you could demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We do not have the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy's at the gates! Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, you are more than welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I'll use the time to see the remaining preparations. Rip the autoplay, though. Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't Twitch. That was something else. I mean, most of those autoplay videos still exist. There's a playlist of them on YouTube, right? Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Eat that muffin, yeah. Master Giga Ruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling about the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. This will probably end up being the last quest I do tonight. When used to bait the fishes of this size, sure to attract even the largest of beasts. Quest for KFC. Inflated Nyx. That's not the one you're supposed to kill. If you're doing the same quest I am. Nix that. Oh, there's a staircase right there. What did you do with the Nyx? Almost as large as an adgoat leg, but several times leaner. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that this was an incident we had an incident not too long ago. Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. Claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. And we'll have time for one more. I got a glamour prism for that. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It's to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Shozai, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Did it spell requires there? No. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you will not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. But the first ingredient, I will allow you to travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What, did you mean you could not afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, they want crying at this feast? Oh, wine, yeah. Want some cheese to go with that vintage wine? Adventurer, if you don't have the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Okay, I see. A Modest Proposal. A Modest Proposal is the book where they talk about eating babies. It's written as a the thing is, I've had people, like, tell me, I've had people, like, say, like, oh, man, A Modest Proposal is so fucked up. Imagine actually eating children. The whole point of the book is that it's satire. It's supposed to be very exaggerated. The whole point is that it's not the way to go about things, and it's a criticism of the quality of life at the time. Yeah, I just said fuck it and paid for the warp. I don't care. How the hell do I get out of here? I am not in the right spot. Small map. Wait, there was a crystal there. I've been to that area. That's where you go to get the to start the Chocobo quest, to have it learn to battle. I could have just warped straight to that crystal. I didn't realize it. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Shozai. The ingredient you seek is an egg of the giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try it die in the attempt. Will I help you to get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret spending my time with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. Did she just kind of, like, make a face at him there? I had to go to great lengths to ensure I'm seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands on the egg. There will be other heroes, Shozai. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. See, what he doesn't tell you is that he was the whore. He didn't enjoy spending time with whores. He enjoyed whoring himself out. Which, by the way, something I've very much noticed about this game, and I've mentioned this to a couple friends before. The setting of this game is very accepting of like sex workers, because there's constant references to like sex workers in all the major city-states, but at the same time there's never any mention of like what they're doing being, you know, against the law or anything. So that's really cool. That's just kind of like an accepted part of life when it tends to be such a hotly debated thing in real life, which is bullshit because sex work is real work. Detto Moshkara needs a favor from an adventurer. Goodwill of a maid, proficient. Sure, okay. Her captain Landinel will regale you with many tales of his youth. Much has been seen and known, having journeyed through Eorzea with naught but his wits. I'm a child of the 12's and a whaler through and through. Never ever cast a shadow but forged by the sun. Okay. Will you find me a thing from the city strange and great? I have duties to do. I'm grateful. Speak with the Ul'Dan trader. Oh, I have to go all the way to Ul'Dan for that? For a side quest? Or not? I don't know what that means. Floor needs a cable adventure to locate his lost goods. I could get crumpets or algoat steak from that. Nice. Hell, adventure coming to opportune time. My botanist hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I'd hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I guess your own skill at arms is more appropriate for this situation. Crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of a since calamity. Bogs my mind, wobbles the body, and before I knew it, I was kneeling, my face in lumber, and my arms were scattered all over the bridge. Something must have fallen over the side. Go to retrieve the wood. Okay. All right. Well, I got my work cut out for me next time. In fact, I might do the side quests and just save the adamantoise egg for later. But it is 3:33. It's been over 3 hours since I started this segment. it's time to stop for the night. I have to still clean up from the earlier segment as well, and I have to eat something because I'm getting a little hungry. But thank you so much for coming by, as always. You know I always appreciate it. Again, this upcoming week... Damn it. Close pop-out. There we go. This upcoming week, expect, hopefully, streams tomorrow through Wednesday. All Star Force 2. Didn't quite expect to hang around, but you did. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Star Force 2 at least tomorrow and Tuesday, or tomorrow and Wednesday, depending on how the grind is looking in the game. Once I get to a point where I need to grind, I'll probably stop. On Wednesday, it'll either be more of it, or it'll be more Final Fantasy, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will not be here. But if you want to watch more streams, you could check out my Twitch page. There are plenty of people that I host. Not host, but there are plenty of people that I'm on my... Actually, you can't see who I follow. That's right. You can't actually see that. What you can see are a group of people at the bottom of my page that you might be able to watch, or my stream might auto-host them. So I don't know. Again, still working through how to exactly to describe what I'm doing, since, you know, I don't have the team page anymore to fall back on. But yeah, expect that. Expect some fun stuff in the near future. Anniversary stream, still don't know what I'm going to do for it, but yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you so much for coming by. You all have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night.